here we're back at another Fireside Chat at Knocking, and I'm super excited to have Harley Finkelstein here from Shopify. Congrats, Harley, on, to me, creating the #1 platform in the world for any merchant, right, for e-commerce, and something that I've used over the last decade and we use continually at Knocking here. So yeah, welcome, Harley.
Thanks for having me. It's been a joy for me to watch you folks as well.
Wow, that's great. And so let's just take e-commerce for a second. You know, it started off where it was more just, it was text, and then it was images, right? I know there was Flash way back in the day, right? And so then the images came along, and now there's video, right? However, video still doesn't play the biggest role because it's not easy to do. You know, startup brands, not easy to really produce your video. You can, right? I mean, my kids are on TikTok. Like, they can blow themselves out of their clothes and change clothes in 2 seconds and shoot these things. Like, the younger generation, I think, are all producers, quite frankly. However, you know, on sites, the sites have been static, right, with some semblance of video. Do you see that, like, that completely changing into everything being video, or do you still see this static world of, you know, images still playing a role?
I think it depends. I think that there's a place for video. I think if you were introducing a new consumer to your brand, the best way to do that is using video, whether it's on YouTube or it's on TikTok or it's on Instagram or whatever the medium you're using. I mean, you're seeing this push, certainly on social media platforms, to go towards video because it's such engaging. You can create really engaging content. I mean, like me, you probably have a bunch of friends who are not really technical. They're not really social media savvy. But like in the last 3 months, you're looking at their reels and you're like, wow, like that is an amazing reel they put together. Like Jeremy from the law firm down the street put together that reel. Like, it's kind of a crazy thing, right? Like it's and these are not millennials. These aren't Gen Zers. These are people in their 40s and 50s that are. So there is a place for video, and I think it's a great way to engage. But, with James Purse, I know what t-shirt size I am. I know what t-shirts I love. I don't need to see a video. I want to go to jamespurse.com. I want to buy the t-shirt because I know exactly what it is. And the fewer clicks, the better. So understanding the different journeys that a consumer wants to take and when they want to take it, that is the key. And you see that, around, when you look at our best brands, our biggest brands, you see them, they have a deep empathy, a deep understanding of who's buying from them and why they're buying. And they've mapped out the different journeys of, they just want to, one click, they want to reorder their t-shirts. They want to learn more about new products. They want to understand the history of the company. They want to understand, why certain fabric is, American fabric versus Japanese fabric in the case of t-shirts. That stuff matters, but knowing when to present them with video and when to say, here's a one-click option to convert right now, it's really important.
Well, I so appreciate you jumping on here.
Oh, thank you. Community over everything.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks Howard. Good seeing you.